Okay, well, hello. I am Bobby, and this is my blog. I've been blogging now. If you don't know me, I'll try to fill you in real quick. I've been blogging now for about since about '06. So that's about 3 years I've been blogging. It'll be 3 years this November. I think it's I don't know exactly, but it's been about 3 years, and I just started these vlogs, and I'm still getting used to them. But I want to talk about a great Bible verse, a verse and an idea that we all can wrap our minds around. It's 1 Corinthians. Write it down. 1 Corinthians. Don't ask me to spell it. Just put first COR 10:13, and it says, it says, no trial has come to you but what is human. God is faithful and will not let you be tried beyond your strength. But the trial he has also provided, but with the trial he will also provide a way out, so that you may be able to bear it. It's the simple notion that God isn't going to put us through anything we can't handle. Whether it's sickness, whether it's a certain sin, promiscuous sex before marriage, promiscuous sex in marriage, lust, sloth, ire, which is anger, very, very angry all the time, ireful, um, envious, the 7 deadly sins, anything that's not human, or what is human, is all he'll put us through. Whether it's sickness, like cancer. I have lost a lot of people to cancer in my life. I had a great aunt. She had every kind of cancer you could think of. Always turned to God. It always went away. She knew she couldn't do it by herself. God bless great Aunt Frances. Aunt Frances was an awesome lady. I remember when I was little, we used to go over there every so often because it was always a tradition that my mom and her siblings would, spend a little bit of time during Easter, and I will never ever forget. We went over, and she'd always have those claymation movies on, and I'd always sit there and I'd watch it. And I mean, she was suffering with everything, every kind of cancer. She had breast cancer. Besides, I don't think she had brain cancer, but she had breast cancer, pancreas cancer, lung cancer, stomach cancer. I don't think she had ovarian cancer. She might have. I don't know. But I know she had, I think it was like 11 different types of cancer. Besides, I know she didn't have brain cancer. She died of breast cancer, though. But she always turned to God. My mom's side of the family, very Polish, very Catholic. Very German, Polish, Catholic. So very, very old school, yet, every church kind of looks different. And I'm going to ramble for a second. I'll save that for the end if I have time. I'll probably do a vlog about that and just my idea later. So I digress. She always turned to Jesus. When my Aunt Sandra was just a newborn, she's the oldest. My grandpa was still married to my grandma at the time, and he was very in between jobs. Couldn't really stick a job. A job couldn't stick to him, really. He'd get a job, but then they'd lay him off. So they went furniture shopping just to do something on a Friday night. Just something simple, go furniture shopping. And he saw this Sacred Heart of Jesus picture. And I could go run to get it. I don't exactly know where it is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have it. I have like a little picture that my Aunt Tina took. and it was the classic Sacred Heart of Jesus. He has like this sign on this hand, and he's just kind of sitting there, like, he has his other hand up here, and you can see his heart. And Bob Rice thought was the atomically correct Jesus, but really it was it's the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And he stopped and he prayed and he said, Jesus, if you help me get a job, I will come back and buy you and hang you in my house. That painting hasn't left that house. It's only been moved once. One time it was moved to repaint the room. Other than that, always has been hanging there. I remember when I was little, because my Aunt Sandra has it now, because that's where she lives. And I remember when I was little, and I would come, we would spend the night there all the time, at least once a month. And we'd have like Friday nights, and I would wake up early. Believe it or not, I'm a very early riser, because the train came at 6, and her cat Kirby would be back at 6, and I would, say hi Jesus every morning. I was small, but I knew that was Jesus. So, and as I got older, prayer kind of came into effect, and I remember, looking over the banister and being like, it's still there, because it was always there. And that's going to be a fight to who's going to get that. I want it more than anybody right now. I think it means more to me because it is a Sacred Heart, and that's a great devotion. But God didn't put my family through anything we couldn't handle. Right now, financially, this country is in financial ruin. I don't care whose fault it is, but God is putting a trial on us. And he's saying, look, let me see what you can do. And he gives us the tools, whether it's Barack Obama, whether whoever it is. I personally don't think it's Barack Obama, but whoever it is, he gives us the tools and a way out. They always say when God closes a door, he opens a window. And I truly believe that. I believe every door shut is temptation, and every window is our way out. We just have to find it. So often it's hard to find a window. Sorry. It's hard to find that window of opportunity. That window of, is this the right job? Is this a good job? Is this the right major? How am I going to pay for school? Yet somehow, I trust in you, Jesus, has always worked as an answer. Because he's going to find a way, I'm having problems, right now, trying to figure out how to pay for college. I got financial aid. Very, very strong thing. I got, there's a couple other things. There's some money coming in. The one thing, though, is I was looking, I'm like, how am I supposed to pay for books? I'm getting $100 from a lot of people. Books usually cost about $500. New, used, I'll probably get the used books anyways, but $500 for $450 worth of books. That's a pretty good deal. Right now I have 100, and trying to get another 100. I know I'm going to have at least 300 waiting, and probably everything else added up will be another 100, hopefully, at least. And that's how God's providing for me. It's so great, it's so strong. And those prayers, the best prayer you can pray is a Hail Mary and say, Mary, I need this. Because sometimes that's his way out. Say a prayer to our mother, who, believe me, she's not going to let you go down. I'm probably going to make a part 2. I got about 30 seconds left. And the part 2 is probably going to be talking about how Mary is our strength. And how Mary can be our strength. And how we can get a lot of strength from our communion as saints because we're Catholic. And if you're not Catholic, I'm sorry. The second part probably won't mean anything to you. But it means everything to us who are Catholic. So, for the next vlog, Mary and the Saints. And with God.